Week 7 NFL picks. Here we go. We're going to start it off very hot and heavy. To start off week 7, Jaguars versus the New Orleans Saints. So the Saints just dropped one. The Jaguars just won one, but Trevor Lawrence is questionable. I do like the run game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Saints have pretty good pass defense, but Trevor Lawrence is questionable. And actually, I do like the defense to hold Derek Carr under 300 yards. I do think the Jaguars may edge it out here and pull off the win. Next, the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Detroit Lions have been playing like one of the top 5 teams in the NFL right now. With a 5-1 record, it's tying the top 5 records in the NFL right now. Against the Baltimore Ravens, the Ravens have pretty good defense, especially with their coach, the coaching staff, the defensive side. Baltimore Ravens defense has always been very nasty. It's always been all up in your face, right? But the Lions has as well. I'm very curious to see how the Lions defend Lamar Jackson and if they could keep him inside the pocket. I actually like the Detroit Lions to upset the Baltimore Ravens at Baltimore. The Las Vegas Raiders versus the Chicago Bears. I'm going to go with the Las Vegas Raiders here. I just don't like how the Bears have been playing. They're 1-5, one of the worst teams in the NFL. I think they're going to stay at the bottom of the barrel, and the Raiders are going to be 4-3. The Cleveland Browns versus the Indianapolis Colts. The Cleveland Browns just upset maybe and arguably the best team in the NFL right now with the San Francisco 49ers. This is the best defense in the NFL right now. That the front 7, the first 4, they're just phenomenal. I don't think the Colts have a chance here. I think, and I will be picking the Cleveland Browns, whether they have Deshaun Watson or not, just because of the smear, utterly bothersome, all up in your face defense. The Cleveland Browns are going to give a lot of problems to the run game and a lot of problems to Minshew. I see the Cleveland Browns just maybe even shutting them out. The Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. I don't think the Patriots have been playing good football this year, and I think they're going to lose this game. The Buffalo Bills have been owning Bill Belichick as of late. The Patriots have not been playing good football offensively. Maybe Mac Jones may get benched yet again, maybe for the 3rd, 4th time this season. The Bills are going to win this game. The Washington Commanders versus the New York Giants. Ironically, guys, even though they lost last week, the Giants actually did play pretty good football last week defensively, right? And I actually like them. I think they're going to upset the Washington Commanders this week. They're playing at home. And if they could continue to play how they played last week and actually follow through at the very end, I actually like the Giants this week, and I'm actually getting Slayton to score the very first touchdown. Atlanta Falcons versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is an in-division game. I'm actually thinking it might be a low-scoring game as well, but I will give it to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like the defense a little bit more than the Falcons. The Falcons, they don't really have a passing game as of now. They're starting to slowly see it and slowly progress as the weeks go. But I like the Bucks to beat the Falcons in this game. Let me know what y'all think. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams have been trending upwards, and I like the Rams in this game. I actually do. It's going to be a pretty good defensive battle regards to Aaron Donald and TJ Watt, but I do like the Rams just a tad bit more. Next, Arizona Cardinals versus Seattle Seahawks. I like the Seahawks here. Okay, I whatever they did last week, they lost last week. Yes, they couldn't score in the final possession of the game, and I think this is going to be the revenge game, and they're going to beat the Arizona Cardinals whether Kyler Murray plays or not. The Green Bay Packers versus the Denver Broncos. The Green Bay Packers actually started off the season pretty darn good. I don't know what's happened since, but I like the Green Bay Packers to beat the Broncos. I don't think the Broncos are going to be a good football team this year. They probably may only win one more game, if anything, maybe out of luck. I think the Packers are going to win this game clear and cut. Next, the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Don't let the records fool you. This in-division game is always pretty darn close. I'm going to still give it to the Chiefs, but these games have always been about a field goal, maybe a touchdown away. Anything could happen, but we all know the Chargers cannot win close games. The Miami Dolphins versus the Philadelphia Eagles, 2 5-1 teams. And you guys know I'm a Dolphin fan, and I'm actually going to go with the Miami Dolphins. The Eagles have been slacking. Jalen Hurts has not been playing very consistent football, at least like the Jalen Hurts we know. The one big concern I have is the run game for the Eagles on the Dolphins defense. The Dolphins defense have been it's been iffy regards to the run and regards to the pass. A lot of PIs lately. And how do you cover AJ Brown? How do you cover Devontae? How do you hold down Jalen Hurts? There's the questionable marks. But the same thing goes for the Eagles defense. How do you slow down Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle? How do you slow down Raheem Moser? How do you slow down Tua Tagovailoa? So I actually like the Dolphins offense a little bit better than the Eagles offense. And that's why I'm going for the Miami Dolphins. And they're going to be 6-1 for the first time since 1990, whatever. I like the Miami Dolphins in that game, even though it's going to be a very, very close battle. Monday Night Football, the San Francisco 49ers versus the Minnesota Vikings. So I think the Niners are going to win this game. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, they both left last week against the Browns for injuries. This week, they have a full week of rest. They're going to try to get healthy. They have an extra day since they're playing on Monday night. I like the Niners in this game. I don't think it's going to be pretty darn close. I just think they're going to win. And just for you guys to know, there are 6 teams on bye weeks. The Panthers, Bengals, Cowboys, Texans, Jets, and the Titans. So if you guys go to your fantasy football leagues and you see a lot of your players on either bye week or not playing, that's why. We got 6 teams that are on a bye week. Guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree, disagree with my picks week 7? And are you going to be with me Sunday Night Football, Eagles, Miami Dolphins? You guys got to be there. Hit that like button, subscribe down to the channel. See you guys next time. See you guys, and let's go Dolphins. Peace and love.